you feel about your boy Kwame Brown out here sunning niggas now?
Oh, man, I heard that you got arrested.
Kwame Brown?
Mm-hmm.
When? He was on live this morning. Nah, he do live every day. I was just watching this live this morning.
Oh man, this chick will be done.
Yeah.
She's supposed to be done at 2. Text me like I just got done. She's like, wait.
Yeah. There you go. All right, man. What's going on, man? Yeah, we on, man.
So what's the subject?
Ain't no subject, man. What you mean? What's the subject? Ain't no subject, man.
What's the science?
Yeah. What's up, man? What's up with this last event, man? That was crazy.
That event was crazy, man. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody had a good time. The vibes is right. The love is right. I feel as though, and there's no disrespect to any other leagues. I just feel like SIG-U does events different than other leagues.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I was going to an event and I had to pay to go to an event and I wanted an experience, I want an experience like the experience you get at a SIG-U event. You know, as far as, you know, the vibe, the atmosphere,
Yeah.
the love that's being shown is family oriented, and you put on some good battles. You know what I'm saying? Put on some good battles. So I just think that us not being able to have an event in a year, I think a lot of battlers miss that. Fans miss that too.
Yeah.
You know, we had a lot of fans that, you know, came back that was, you know, around before, and even, you know, made statements and posts on social media that there've been a lot of SIG-U events, but this one here was different. Like, it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that type of stuff, me being the booker,
Yeah.
makes me feel good because it lets me know that the hard work, you know what I'm saying, is appreciated when you have to do the things you have to do behind the scenes to negotiate the deals, negotiate the battles. Because a lot of times, man, a lot of people don't be knowing, a lot of battlers don't be wanting to do certain battles because of weird reasons, or maybe with the people that's in their ear. Like, you look at the card, like, I know K. Illa originally didn't want to battle Ben in Montana.
Yeah.
You know, that was a battle I had to kind of, you know, convince him to do it. I don't even know if Hollywood Clay was 100% sure about the B Goon battle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like certain things I have to do to make certain battles happen, and then sometimes I get no, like, nah, I'm good. Now I gotta convince these dudes on why the battle makes sense and why they should take it and why it's a good battle and this, that, and the third. And you know, they still got to perform, but yeah, this right here was definitely a good one.
So let me ask you this, because I always wanted to ask you this, because I think everybody kind of want to know, why are you so hard on battle rappers? Or are you really hard on battle rappers, or that's just the way they take it?
I think it's a combination of both. I think that a lot of battle rappers have pride and ego.
Yeah.
And I think that in battle rap, with this era, I say it's a criticism is kind of forbidden. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't expect to get criticism. They just want good, positive feedback.
Yeah. And
whatever you do, like, you're not always going to get good, positive feedback, regardless of how good you are. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at how we came up, it was like rankings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was certain people that, if you didn't get their approval, it was like, oh shit, I gotta go back to the drawing board. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it like, in battle rap, I'm kind of like, I'm the coach. You know what I'm saying? I'm the coach. Y'all battle rappers
they're the players.
Are part of a team. Y'all the players.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And you got your star players, you got your role players, you got your bench players. You know, you got your 6 minute. Like, you got different positions. Like, in battle rap, I don't care what they say. It is not equal playing field. It's not. Like, everybody's not on the same level. So some people, what they try to do is they try to use credentials to put them at a higher stature. So some people be like, well, I'm the man on the street, so I'm going to start battle rapping, and I'm going to be the man in battle rap.
Yeah.
And some people
don't work like that.
Yeah, it don't work like that. like, yeah, I got 15 mixtapes, and I sold mass, you know, copies out the trunk. Yeah. So now I'm going to jump into battle rap and just be the man like that. It don't work like that. Like, when you jump into battle rap, you're starting from zero, and you're working your way up. Like, prime example, let's look at Battle Rap Corner.
Yeah.
He battles the Henny Man. Now I seen Hollywood Clay's live, and he was like, "How did this match?" Listen, I would have never booked that matchup. That was something that he wanted. You see what I'm saying? It was something he wanted. I'm glad it was booked because it brought more attention to the league. You know, through his platform and with Henny Man's platform and stuff like that. But that's a prime example. Like, there's a lot of people who see this and they jump into this and just think like, all right, because I rap or I did music before, I could just battle any one of these guys. It's different being on that stage. Being on that stage is different than you writing it or you know, talking to the air, performing it. Like when you're on that stage and you have a crowd and you say something that you wrote and you thought was fire and the crowd doesn't react to it, now it fucks you up because it's like, wait a minute, like they supposed to be reacting, like they ain't reacting to my shit. Like what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like it's different. Like,
it's different. It's a thing where I think a lot of battle rappers, especially new battle rappers, they seem to always mimic what they see and they think that it's gonna resonate with everybody because they set up, punch. And it's like people like originality. And a lot of battle rappers now, that's what they do. As far as that battle goes, that was a clear one-sided battle. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, I think that he for his first on-camera battle, I guess, Battle Rap Coroner, boy, he was all right. But you can tell the clear difference. Like, I don't know. I just think the Henny Man was good. He was more than good. He looked like he was professional. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think about that. I think a lot of battle rappers want to jump levels and can't do that shit, man. Let me jump levels. You know what I mean? So how'd you come up with this battle rap Illuminati? You still doing that?
You know, people ask me to bring it back. I think I'm gonna bring it back. Honestly, battle rap Illuminati started as a joke.
Yeah.
Because I was seeing like, you know, different, you know, of course you had your battle rap bloggers that were saying different things, and I would read the comments that some of the fans were saying, and just like the conspiracy videos, like people was making up certain things, like especially going back to like the PGs, like, yeah, man, you know, Smack got these dudes, you know what I'm saying, these slave contracts, that's why they out here, you know, not doing battles, because he be giving them puffy deals or whatever. So I started battle rap Illuminati as a joke. Like I think like the first maybe like 3-4 episodes I did, it was just like joking. I think I said like Dre Dennis sold his souls to the battle rap Illuminati so he can start a league or something like that. So he put his career on hold to start a league. It was just like on some joking type stuff. And then it got to the point where I start putting out a little informative information about things that happen behind the scenes and in the background that people don't really know about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like fans only get a part of the battle rap experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, my nephew, he was at the event. He's 18. He watches battles in URL. He's never ever been to a live battle rap event.
Wow. So
he literally hung with me. It was like a 24/7. He was like, "Oh, this should be documented." And like, I wish he filmed everything, but he was like, "Yo, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to run and do this. I hear you on the phone doing this, saying this. Then you got the event, you got to set stuff up, you got to break stuff down, you got to make calls, find out where." He was like, "Yo, that's a lot of work. Like, I couldn't do that." And it's like, yeah, that's why it's difficult being the league owner. Like, a lot of battle rappers don't think about that. They just look at it like, all right, I got to write, I got to prepare, show up and rap. That's all you got to do. You see what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to just take time away from your family to battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you take time away from your family, but think about when you're doing this 10 times a year or 12 times a year, and you're booking battles and you're throwing events and then you're going out of town, you know what I'm saying? But you're a league owner. You're not even battling. Like, you're the league owner. You have to put this shit together. And then if it's successful, that falls on you. If it's a failure, it falls on you. Yeah. It falls on your brain. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot that goes with it.
Yeah, it definitely is. I think a lot of people don't understand the pressure, and then the backouts, stuff like that. It's like, you know, you got a whole flyer made, and then people not showing up, and people coming late. I'm putting it like this. I was very surprised that everybody kind of was on time this time.
I think that
was pretty dope.
I think that salute the lead. I don't know who the shorty was that was with him with the lime green tights, but she was the 25th person in the building. So we made a post on the page that the 25th person would win $50. So she was the person that won the $50. She was the 25th person. I think doing things like that are things that get people, you know what I'm saying, to make sure like, oh, they're doing the 25th person gets $50 at the door.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, I'm gonna make sure I'm there. You know what I'm saying? I think that just building the rapport with battle rappers over a period of time, you know, when you're booking these guys, like having respect for these guys is what has them show up. I mean, on top of the fact the ones that are getting paid, they want to get their money. You know what I'm saying? But over a period of time, building that rapport, building that bond and that respect with these guys is also what comes with it. And then you gotta start getting more smarter with the booking, because some people be like, oh, why don't you book this person? Why don't you bring this person here? Why don't you bring this person here? And sometimes it's like, well, I watch how they move, and I might have seen 3-4 leagues that they were booked on and they ain't show. Or they stole deposits. So it's kind of like if a battler has a history, a reputation to that, then I don't really look into booking them.
Yeah, and I understand that. So you come up with a lot of good ideas, a lot of brands, I would say. You think are you afraid that people might take some of the ideas that you come up with and use them? Like, for example, like
it's already happened. It's been happening. It's already been happening, man. Like from I'll say awards. I mean, even though there was like Salute to Rio and No Holds Bar, like, you know, they did awards at a couple of the events before we did. But I mean, like, since we were doing it, like, I think we made ourselves known for it. There were other leagues that started coming around saying they were going to do awards. But see, we got different awards. Like, we got trophies, we got medals, we got belts. Like, we got so many different things that, you know, we got trading cards. Like, we got so many different things. Like I feel like at this point in battle rap, small league, mid-tier league, whatever you want to call us, we're established. Like, we have too many moments and things that we've done that have sketched our name in stone. So people always gonna come. They always gonna come, and they gonna try to, you know, do what you do. I mean, I think it's battle rappers that have come to our events and looked at like, okay, you know what, I can do this, and I'm gonna start my own league, and I'm gonna do it like this. Like, I'm gonna take this from this league and what they do, or I'm gonna take this from that league, and they're gonna do what they're gonna do. I mean, honestly, I can't act like we kinda didn't do that in the beginning process. Like, I was going to battle rap events, seeing what I like, seeing what I don't like. So, Sig, the way it's structured as far as the event setup is for the average fan. It's not for the typical battle rapper. Like, I remember, you know, and salute to you, because the first time I went to a recent battle rap event, it was Trap Philly. I think it was like back 2012, like your first battle, 2012, something like that. And I love that atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? I love that atmosphere. I love Trap Philly. It was gritty. I just hated the fact that you got all these people in here is hot as shit, and y'all blowing smoke in my face. There ain't no fucking food in here. I'm hungry. You know what I'm saying? It's like I took the things that I didn't like about battle rap events, and you know what I'm saying?
Kind of tweaked it.
You know what I'm saying? And made it the way that I wanted it to be. Like, I wanted people to come to a battle rap event and feel comfortable. Like, you come to a SG event, we want you to feel comfortable. We want you to enjoy yourself. We want you to have a good time, and we want the experience to be what's going to, you know, last with you, so you want to come back. You see what I'm saying? Some people just be expecting like the nonsense or the fuckery, and I understand it, but I don't understand it. Like, for y'all paying fans, I'm not talking about the battle rappers. I'm just saying the paying fans that go to these battle rap events. I hear the whispers, I hear the talks, and some of y'all be like, you know, I gotta make sure I got my knife on me, make sure I got my gun on me. Why would you want to go somewhere that you have to pay to get into, and you have to bring a knife, or you have to bring a gun? like that makes absolutely no sense to me. That's like, if you gotta go to the movies and you gotta have a gun on you, or you gotta have a knife on you, how can you really enjoy yourself? You know what I'm saying? If that's what if those are the measures that you have to take in order to sit up there and enjoy yourself and have a good time, I think that it's a crazy mindset. I mean, I understand it for certain people if you come from certain areas and you know, you used to having to look over your shoulder and all that, but man, it's a battle rap event. Like, this is entertainment, and I think that some people, they get lost in what's entertainment and what's real life. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes they cross the two, or they try to cross the two, and it's like, yo, for us, you coming to a battle rap event, you coming to enjoy yourself. You're not coming to, you know, you're basically not coming to
altercation.
Yeah, you're not coming to where you about to see, like, even to bring it up, even with the William Wolf situation, I mean, it was what it was. It was quick, just like that. A lot of people was calling me saying, "Oh, they haven't brought." No, it wasn't a brawl. Security is hired for a reason to make sure we don't have those issues, that we don't have those altercations. You know what I'm saying? And real talk, 6 years going into this, we haven't had no altercations. We done had a lot of, yo, Lodge, you ain't allowed to book him. Yo, if you book him, I'm clapping the whole event up. If you book him, I'm a dog walk him outside. Like, we done had all of that, but out of respect for the league, out of respect for what we do, and the fact that, we set up the way we set up, and we in an area where they not having that bullshit. They not having that bullshit in Berlin, New Jersey. They not. You know what I'm saying? So y'all could talk all that street rah shit. Them boys pull up. It's a total different. It's a total different ball game. But nah, man. I just think that people gotta understand. I can't speak for other leagues, but when it comes down to SIGU, you come to our events. You come in to get pure entertainment.
So you said, as far as that goes, like, I would say this about SIGU that I noticed, like, we gave a lot of people their first start, and we have a lot of battles that these dudes, like, all right, I'll give you a perfect example. Like, Easy the Block Captain battled over here 3 times.
Yep.
He's top. He's on the URL on that list now. Top URL.
Actually, he battled over 4 times.
4 times.
He battled Shice. He battled Snake Eyes. He battled Drugs, and he battled Prep. He battled 4 times.
So you battled 4. He battled 4 times over here, and all good names.
And those numbers is going up.
You know what I'm saying?
They constantly keep doing what you're doing, because them numbers are steady running up. And the thing about those battles, even though those battles are, 4 years old, 3 years old, 5 years old, whatever, they're timeless battles.
Yeah, they're timeless.
They're timeless. And this is why I tell these guys, yo, keep sharing your battles, yo. Like, there's no expiration date on the battle. Like, keep sharing them, Jones. People are still watching Easy the Block Captain battles in 2017, in 2021. Like, those battles are timeless. Those battles are classic. Keep sharing your battles.
That's the thing. Like, a lot of people don't be knowing. See, the thing is, people got to understand. You right about sharing, because people don't know. Everybody don't know you. And I think that's another problem that battle rappers have. They think if they get a low URL card or something, they feel like they're celebrities. And it's like, y'all got to stop that. Like, you got to stop that, like, thinking you more popular than what you really are. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, there's some people, but if you figure that if you on a level of right now of Easy to Block Captain battling T-Rex. T-Rex is a legend. Like, then I can understand it. But if you battled on URL, the PGs, the old PGs, and then you trying to charge people $4,000 for, come on, man.
My issue is when it comes down to battle rappers and booking prices.
Yeah.
I think that the ones who charge the astronomical numbers can never tell you, one, where they got the number from, or two, how you can get a return on that investment if that's what they are paid. Like, they just can't do it. That's why I like to go back to the Henny Man battle. I love what he said in that battle. He said, "You're going to pay me $800 to rap for 4 minutes." He said, "Hell yeah, I had to jump on that, because that's $200 a minute." Now, I've offered battle rappers that same number for the same amount of time, and they said that's not enough. $800 for 4 minutes is not enough. I need $1,500. Yo, you're getting paid $200 a minute, yo.
And these same niggas, they don't even have a job.
Or if they have a job, they're not making $800 in a week.
They definitely ain't
making it. So it's like, yo, you're gonna get paid $800, and I get it. Some be like, oh well, it's more than just, the rapper for the 4 minutes. I gotta write, I gotta prepare, I gotta do this.
Whatever.
I get all of that. I understand all of that. The thing they can't tell you, even if they say, all right, I need more than the 800, and if they're like, listen, I need 15 because I'm coming from, West Cambodia or whatever, and I'm taking care of my own travel, and if it's going to, if I got to take care of my flight or my hotel, then I want to kind of be reimbursed, so that's why I'm charging. Like, if they can make it make sense, then I get it, but they're really living these like rock star type lifestyles, or trying to live these rock star type lifestyles, and these numbers and stuff that they're coming up with make absolutely no sense. And I think that, like my man Clay always say, they try with who they think they can try with. Some leagues, they'll do it. They'll fall for it just to get you, especially if it's the first time you come in there. But I think even if you do that, like, all right, boom, I'm charging this, and the league pays it, and then if the league is going to keep bringing you back, I think at some point there needs to be some type of negotiation where it's like, all right, look, we can't afford to pay you this every time we book you, but if you take this number every time we book you, we can guarantee that you'll get this number. So let's say you have a battle rapper that says, all right, well, I charge $1,000, and then you book them for $1,000, and then you book them again, and next time you're like, look, can I get, you know what I'm saying? Can we get a discount because we keep bringing you back? If y'all can agree on a number, let's say like $700. So like every time you battle here, you're gonna get $700. You know what I'm saying? We can't give you $1,000. We can give you $7. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, all right, bet. So you know, every time that phone rings, that's $700 right there. Yeah. That's calling you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You get another battle rapper that is $500. Every time that phone rings, you know that's $500. You get another dude that might be less popular. It might be $300. Every time he calls, you know it's gonna be $300. I think that's how relationships should be in battle rap. I don't think it should be, all right, I've been booking you for 3 years, and you've been charging me this number, and let's just say it's a number like, let's say it's like $650, right? You've been getting $650 for 3 years. Now nobody's saying you shouldn't go up to $7 because you've been charging $650 for 3 years, but you should know, I battled such and such on URL, or I battled this person on RBE. So now I gotta charge you $3,000 a battle now. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, it just doesn't work that way. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what a lot of them do. Like, that's where I think they get themselves jammed up. They get themselves messed up at. Like, I think battlers shouldn't just have to battle any old body. I do think that there should be some say in who they want to battle. But I think a lot of the battlers, they get paid, and the ones who do this for a living, they're not really in the position to be too picky. If they're not getting booked to the point where every battle they're getting paid this number, so they can afford to pick and choose however many battles they do. If you're getting paid $10,000 a battle, like if you're like Daylight, you're on that level. If I go to Daylight and I say, yo, Daylight, I want you to battle Dub the Phenom, but I only have $5,000 to give to you. I know you charge way more than that. But we're willing to break the bank and pay you $5,000. He's in a position to be like, no, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel as though it's worth it to me to get the 5,000. But it might be a Charlie Clips who might be out there who's like, well, shit, I'll take it. You see what I'm saying? And now you end up getting a big name that's battling on your league for a number that you don't have.
Listen, let me explain something to you niggas. You offer me $5,000 for 4 minutes, I'm taking that. If you offer me $100 for 4 minutes, I'm taking that. I don't give a fuck, because to me it's not that serious. Like, I'm not trying to be the best battle rapper ever known to man. I'm just saying, $100 an hour, come on, man. That's more than what doctors make. So like, knock it the fuck off with this Hollywood shit.
Exactly.
I mean, but I don't know, but my problem with it is my whole problem with all this bullshit is that people don't share the flyers or share their battles.
And they don't promote.
They expect the league to do it. Yeah. So you expect the league to pay you and promote you. But what about you? What are you doing? So you just showing up to rap? That's what I'm saying. So like, that's why I told you before. Me personally, I don't think nobody should get no deposits. I think you should get your money today, right after you battle. Here's your cash. We got the credit for it, so it ain't like we don't pay niggas. Here's your money.
I think that it's all about the relationship. Like, that's really what the book. Like, I use Stampede for example. Stampede's the dude, I can book him, and he don't get a deposit. In fact, I don't even tell him what I'm paying him to the day of. Like he can admit that. He's like, you're the only league owner that books me and don't tell me what they paying me until the day of the battle. And he's like, why is that? I said, well, why do you think that is? He was like, well, because I trust you. Well, that's why I can do that. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, one thing, like people can say a lot of shit about this league, and in the beginning, in the infant stages, I will be the first to admit that there was times where shit was like not done right because you're doing something for the first time, you're not knowing what you're doing. So it was times where like, yo, I don't have all the money to pay this battle rapper, so I need a day or two. You know what I'm saying, to get you the rest of your bread. And it might not even be nothing crazy. It might be like $50. It might be like $60, whatever the case may be. And those things have happened. You know what I'm saying? But when you build and you keep doing this, you learn how to budget and maneuver. Where you don't have to worry about that. Like, it was a battle rapper, I'm not gonna say his name. He's on the next card though. But he was like, when I reached out to him and said, yo, I'm gonna be hollering at you soon about booking you. Oh, nigga, you must have got a PPV loan. Like, what you mean? Because you're seeing me reach out to these battle rappers, and it's like, if anybody pays attention, anybody really knows how we do the booking over here, we book you anywhere from 2 to 4 months in advance. We don't do this, yo, we got a battle in a week and a half. You want a battle. We don't even post on Facebook like, yo, we got a card coming up. Who want to get on it? We don't even do that shit. Like, I make the card in my head, I write it out, I already have the matchups, and then I reach out to those people to book those cards. Honestly, participation, real talk, I booked that card I booked the whole participation card in about 10 hours. About 10 hours. I don't play games when it come down to booking. Like, I don't. Like if I have an idea and I'm gonna make it happen, SummerSlam probably took about 48 hours to book that whole card. And if I reach out to you and you won't hit me back within a certain period of time, by the time you reach out to me, it's like, yo, bro, don't even worry. I already got the person I wanted you to battle and somebody else. Like, I want to get the ball rolling. You message somebody, they don't hit you back for 4 days or 5 days. Like, they're holding your card up. They're holding the time up. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got time for that. So right now we are in June, and I'm working on an October card. So when I say the booking is different, I'm not saying the booking is different meaning, yo, you get booked here, this is the best league for you to get booked on, or you get booked here, you're going to get the biggest check or the most amount of money. I say the booking is different because the process and the way I think when going into booking battles and looking at certain matchups is just different. It's different than the average Joe Blow. I have my reasons for why I want the matchups. A lot of matchups are because of storylines, and that's how they used to be. But now it's a thing where it also has to do with styles and then what people want to see. Like, people have been telling me they want to see B-Goon versus Rocky. Now, that's a battle I wouldn't mind seeing. I think their styles are dope, but I also think that lately they have been showing like a sense of level up, but a sense of inconsistency. So I feel like Rocky leveled up when he battled Blitzkrieg, and that was 2 weeks' notice. I feel like it was inconsistency when he battled Revenue. I feel like B-Goon leveled up when he battled G's the Mechanic. I feel like he also leveled up when he battled Funeral Man, but it was some inconsistency. I feel like this past event, Rocky did his thing versus Tournament, but there was some inconsistency. Goon did his thing versus Clay, but there was some inconsistency. And their pins is crazy. So I feel as though the path that they on, it makes sense for them to battle because I feel like they're going to help each other level up. And that goes into the thinking process of how I think when it comes down to booking certain matchups. But then you might get one that's like, well, let's say Rocky with it, but let's say B-Goon not. Let's say B-Goon like, well, I want somebody else. So now it's like, all right, I got to go back to the drawing board because I have to put together a matchup that is going to satisfy B-Goon. I can get Rocky another matchup because at this point, he's humble for the plate. You know what I'm saying? The opportunity. But Goon might have a different mission. So when you go into booking, you have to also look at the goals that the battle rappers that you're booking have also because there's certain people they want to battle and there's certain levels that they're trying to get to. And it's all about trying to help them get to where they're trying to go. But at the same time, making it make sense for all parties involved.
So let me ask you this. So, and you did bring up an interesting point. And sometimes I do feel like league owners do this in a way. Do you feel like you kind of hold up certain people from advancing? So, like, for example, right? I understand, like, and I'll put it to you like this. I'm gonna step back from being a league owner. I'm just gonna speak out from outside looking in, right? So, let's say, for example, somebody like B-Goon who feels as though that he's ready to battle somebody of a higher caliber. Let's just say he ready to battle JC or quantum physics, right? Somebody like that. Why wouldn't you book that battle? Or would you book that battle and for what reason you would or wouldn't book that battle if he came to you and said that.
All right, so B Goon said, "Yo, I want to battle JC,
Yeah,
or quantum physics. How do we make that happen? I need to see consistency and about."
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So you basically saying I don't care about the other person's name. I don't care how big that person is. I don't care if JC is going to bring me 1 million views. It's not about the views.
It's not about the views.
It's about, are you good enough on my platform to battle somebody like JC? Because I want
the best version of
the
you.
best version of you. Because it will reach 1 million views, and I don't want it to reach 1 million views off of just being because he's JC. I want it to reach 1 million views because it's you and him, battle. And it's a good battle.
So it's like this. It's like, all right, I'm gonna give you a prime example.
Yeah.
You had Logan Paul just fought Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
And it was a struggle for him, even though Floyd took it easy on him. It was a struggle for him. Now he's saying he want to fight Mike Tyson.
Oh God.
He's out of his mind. But listen, let's say Mike says, "All right, I'll fight him if y'all pay me what I want." He can't just fight Mike and not train, right?
Yeah.
I mean, 9 times 10 he's probably gonna lose.
Yeah.
But he still has to train because you're not fighting somebody that's smaller than you. You're fighting somebody that's your same weight, if not bigger than you. The thing I respect about the Logan Paul thing is his trainer.
Yeah.
He had a professional, good trainer that trained him to fight Floyd Mayweather based on his size. Yeah. He said Floyd's going to be like a little gnat. He's going to be, you know what I'm saying? So the sparring partners were like the same size as he was training him and preparing him for that. Even if he was going to lose, which in my opinion he still lost, even though Floyd did what he did. Yeah. But it's no different than this with battle rap, how I look at it. So if B Goon says, "Yo, I want to battle JC," and I know B Goon's not ready to battle JC, and it's not that he's not good enough to battle him and beat him. You're not ready, and what makes me know you're not ready is because you have to show some type of signs of consistency. Because what I don't want is to make that type of investment in you, and you go out there and now you're choking, or you're stumbling, or you're not mentally prepared for this, or you hear a bar and you go from battler to now you're in fan mode. Like, you're reacting to his bar as a fan. Now you forget your whole shit. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And now what you have to understand is when you battle him on this platform, you are a representation of this league. You see what I'm saying? If you go and you hold your own, then not only you respect it, but this league is respected because this is where you came from. So it's like, let's look at K Illa. K Illa started battling names. First name he battled here was Kaboom. All right, he smoked Kaboom. If Kaboom wasn't prepared or whatever the case may be, that's on him. Illa did what he was supposed to do. Yeah. That's what I care about. You doing what you're supposed to do. When Illa battled Lex in the building, people were like, Lex won, but Illa got his respect. And that was the battle that started having people know, like, okay, this dude from Camden is art. You know what I'm saying? That right there was about, and I put the pressure on Illa before that battle. I put the pressure on Illa after that battle. You see what I'm saying? So I don't want anybody to feel like there's favoritism because I want to straighten that. I want to straighten that shit up right now because I hear a lot of people do this Golden Boy talk shit with Yo White, and y'all been doing this for years. Yo White and Jim B-Dot. I mean, we're gonna kill the noise of all of that. Anybody that's ever battled here, from Major League to Dub, anybody that's battled here, and if they had a battle or they had moments in the battle where I felt as though they could have did better or it wasn't the best of them, Stampede, all of that, I let them know. I let them hear it, just like a coach. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has heard it. So it's not a thing where I only dub you up or big you up when you win. When you lose, I grind you up. I grind everybody up. Even Funeral. You know what I'm saying? My man right here. And I told him, like, I'm still waiting for this one Funeral man that I seen many years ago to come back because I know he exists. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love what I love about Funeral Man is that what he's been doing in his battles, and I noticed B Goon tried to rip you off a little bit in his recent battle, is in your third rounds you've been hitting with a message or some type of content, and I like that, and I think that that's something that we do need in battle rap. I don't think we need 3 rounds of Loaded Lux, third round versus Calico. I don't think we need 3 rounds of that. I do think in some battles we need a sprinkle of that, because at the end of the day, a lot of us aren't young. A lot of us aren't young dudes. So we're looking for content. Like after a while, I hit him with the fuck his girl and do this. Like after a while, it comes repetitive. You know what I'm saying? And you need something different, you know, to be able to spice it up.
So let me ask you this. So, and I understand exactly where you're coming from when you say that the thing about you gotta kind of, you know, level up or whatever. But don't you think that at certain points people are just battling the other people's aura? So no matter how much they train or how much they do, good. So let's just say, for example, like, all right, for example, like K Illa, right? Let's say K Illa wanted to battle somebody like quantum physics. I think that would be a great battle, but it's not that the fact that K Illa would come and be on 100 and maybe could win, whatever, but it's out of his hands when it comes to people's aura. Like if I was to say, you know what, I want to battle DNA, right? And I sat and I prepped and I really did my thing. No matter what I say or what I do, people gonna remember. Well, then again, if I battle him as the Joker, it'd be something different. But people are gonna remember, and that's what I mean by it's kind of like you have to create your own type of character to be on a level of somebody like that, because you're not battling skills after a certain point.
Yeah, I don't think, like, I feel like this. I feel like, once again, it depends on your platform.
Yeah.
I feel like,
no matter what platform DNA get on.
Yeah, no matter what platform.
He could get on DNA. Get on our platform.
I'm talking about as far as the battler that I would say the lower name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The lesser known person. It's about the platform that you battle on, regardless of who you're battling.
Yeah.
Battle rappers have to understand the platforms that they battle on, and they have to understand the difference. So when you battle on the Gates, it's not the same as battling on Sig U. When you battle on Trap Philly, it's not the same as battling on Sig U. When you battle on RBE, it's not the same as battling on URL. You see what I'm saying? Like, the audience is different, the fans is different, what they're looking for and what they expect is different, the environment is different. And I think that sometimes you're trying to prepare these guys for all of those things. Like, somebody had, it was a rookie. I can't remember which one it was. It might have been Jay Rush. Jay Rush might have had like 2 battles over here at the time. And he says, yo, I got an opportunity to go battle on the Gates. What do you think? And I said, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think you're ready to battle on the Gates yet. I said, I think you need another battle or 2 under your belt. I was like, and then I think you can battle Gates. But I'm never going to tell a battle rapper not to go battle in another league. Like, I'm not going to tell you, oh, don't go battle over there because you're not ready. You came to me, you asked me your opinion. My opinion, I kept it real with you. I don't think that you're ready. He did what he did. He went over there, got smoked by Busy Bodies, and he wasn't ready. It proved my point. It's kind of like going back to boxing when you watch damn Rocky 3. He got his ass beat by Clubber Lang, and it took for Apollo Creed to train him and get him right to win the next fight. No different when you look at the Creed movies. Like, Creed got his ass beat by Ivan Drago the first time, and then he needed Rocky to train him the second time because he thought he could do it on his own without him, and then he realized, like, damn, like, I got my ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but there are some people that actually do good. Now, okay, so let me put it to you like this. I guess this is what you conveying to me is, if you battled on Sig U, if you started on Sig U, and you think from your vision and what you see, if you're looking at it as from your eyes, these people are not ready. But there are some people who battled that never battled on Sig U and battled on the Gates that did good. Do you believe that they only did good because they never battled under you being the coach, or you just think that because they're around different people?
I think it comes down to the platform. You know what I'm saying? So I think if you
started on the Gates,
if you started on the Gates,
yeah,
it depends on how you started, because you could have went to Gates events and seen how they battle over there before you battled over there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or you could have just jumped right out the boat, went over there, and just got your boot. Like, think about it. There are some people, and like I said, I'm not knocking these guys because I don't know who all these guys, and I'm not knocking the league because I got a lot of respect for the league. But there are some guys who battle over there and they battle big names, and it's like, you don't know where they are.
You don't know where they are. Yeah.
It's like, all right, he battled Shotgun Suge. Where he at now, though?
But some people look at that as an opportunity.
Yeah, definitely.
You get what I'm saying?
And that's what battle rap is full of. It's full of a lot of opportunities. There's a lot of people who sit home, and this is what I don't like. There's a lot of people who sit home and they watch battles on YouTube, and they be like, I could do that. And then once they find out that there's certain people that you just give them the bag and y'all can battle, it doesn't matter the league because you could battle them here, you could battle them there, you could if a person comes to me and they say, yo, listen, I got a bag, I want to battle this dude, I already talked to him, we gonna set it up, we just need a platform to
That's
do
what
it.
happened with Henny Man.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what happened with Henny Man, basically. Yeah. Like, I'm fine with that. But if you're
not gonna model the whole
if you come to me and you say, listen, I want to start battling, what do I do? Like, you're coming fresh from nothing. Yeah. And it's like, all right, we're gonna start you in the panic room. And then, all right, boom, you do your thing, panic room. All right, we're gonna bump you over. Like, let's say like Nate Will, for example, right? I'll use him. Nate Will first battle was a Terminus. He got no show. I told him, I'm gonna drop the footage of your round and you just share it. That's how you market and promote yourself. And he did it. And then right before he did his battle versus S, no, he just did the battle versus S, and the battle didn't drop yet. He told me that I battle wanted him. Mm-hmm. Now, despite how I feel about Lex and however Lex feels about me, I'm not gonna tell him not to battle on iBattle, but I'm gonna keep it 100 with him. Bro, I don't think you're ready for iBattle. I think, your first battle's about to drop. Once your first battle drops, now you get to look at your game tapes and see what you did good, see what you need to work on. Do a couple more battles, and then I think iBattle is a great platform for your style. You see what I'm saying? Like, some battle rappers, when they come, especially when they come through here, I already know that they might only be here for a limited time, like Homeschool. Mm-hmm. Like, when Homeschool came, I knew Homeschool was somebody that I want to see him on my iBattle, but then I eventually want to see him on King of the Dot.
But as far as Nate Will, I kind of disagree with that. I think Nate Will is excellent.
I think Nate Will,
and I think he would be today if he battled on iBattle, because I think he understands the language of battle rap. I just think he just doesn't have a name. That's just me.
I think Nate Will has to work on his performance, and I think Nate Will has to work on his confidence. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anybody can write a rhyme. It's about rhyming it right. You see what I'm saying? So,
But what do you see? What did you see? That's what I said. I disagree. Where did you see any flaws in that battle with him and S? I don't think he had any flaws.
I see the nervousness.
I mean, everybody gets except for me.
Everybody understand, like this is his first. This is his first battle, right?
Yeah.
So he's going to his first battle. He's nervous. All right, boom. You get the jitterbugs out. Me and him talk after the battle, and he's like, hard for me to breathe at a certain point. Working on my breath control. These are things that you have to work on. You see what I'm saying? And you have to look at it like this. No disrespect to the platform. We did this at Sick U.
Yeah.
You did your first battle. You was fired, and you're telling me that you have problems breathing. You're going into iBattle where they're going to be smoking cigarettes. Smoke's going to be in your face. You see what I'm saying? You're not ready. This is what I'm saying. You're not ready. Like these are the type of things. These are the type of things that the average Joe Blow isn't thinking about. That's why I said, like, atmosphere is everything. I think most battle rappers, if you want to battle on a platform, you should go to some of their events and see what the atmosphere is like first. I've had plenty of battle rappers hit me up, yo, bro, you know what I'm saying? I watch y'all battles all the time on YouTube. I respect your platform. I want to come over there. I want to battle. I want to cook something. And it's like, all right, you may really feel that way. And I might give you the opportunity. And then there might be a thing where you come over here and now we got a tyranny type situation. Or we got a C more, G more. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like you see them once and then you don't see them again. And it don't always be because I don't want to book them again. But sometimes it's like they understand, like, yo, I wasn't ready. Or that's not the platform for me. You see what I'm saying? Let me go over here where I'm more comfortable. Let me go over here where I'm more, receptive at. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, battle rappers have to understand that you got to be special to be able to just go on multiple platforms, let alone this platform, and your first battle be able to stand out and make a crazy person. Like, salute the Bandit Montana. Bandit Montana, amazing debut. Yeah. Amazing debut. You know what I'm saying? His first time being here.
Well, he's a comfortable battle rapper. Plus,
the Odd Henny Man, amazing debut. You know what I'm saying?
Another comfortable battle.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, those guys had dope first time battles over here. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I mean, even when you go back further, I mean, the names that were names then, but they're bigger names now. I mean, when you go to Drugs, you go to Prep, you know, you go to all those guys like Jay Murder. You know what I'm saying? Like, these dudes did they think. Stewie Newton, like, these guys are vets in the game.
But you got, but what I'm saying is, people, some of them people, they come in with fans. Mm-hmm. So, like, Drugs came in with fans. Yeah. Dub came in with fans. People like these people. Mm-hmm. I had people hit me up like, yo, man, when y'all booking Dub the Phenom again? I'm like, I'm not the booker. Yeah. But it's like, people come in with fans. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, I get it. I understand.
Speaking of him, I think Dub is one of the, like, Dub is one of the best battlers to battle on CQ, period. I think what hurts Dub is Dub. I think Dub hurts himself. I think that Dub does these things where he gets, you know, recognition, shine, popularity, whatever, talked about, and I think sometimes he lets it go to his head from battle to battle. You see what I'm saying? And it's not just him. There's a lot of battle rappers that do that. And I think those are things that hold certain battlers back. But I also noticed there's a difference. Like, there's a difference on the platform. Dub the Phenom battling here is not the same as Dub the Phenom battling on Battle Academy. They don't receive him the same on Battle Academy as they do at SICU. You know what I'm saying? Like, battling on different leagues is different. Even him battling at the gates is a little different. Like, he's talented, he's fire, but it's different. From platform to platform, from league to league, it's different. And it goes into the environment, it goes into the vibes, it goes into the crowd. You know, there's some crowds that they care about performance. They care about moments. They don't care about bars. There are some who care about the bars. There are some that care about shock factor. You know what I'm saying? Oh, snap, you said you fucked his baby mom. Or, oh, he pulled a picture out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it really depends on the platform. I feel as though when you're new and you're getting into this, you're trying to figure out you. You're trying to figure out your comfort zone. You're trying to figure out where you're supposed to be. And to go back and use, what's the name example? Use Homeschool as example. Homeschool did like four battles here, maybe 5. I think he did like 4. But he was a guy that I knew from the very first time I seen him. Like, he's somebody that's dope, but it's only but so much this platform could do for him because his style is different. So I can't constantly match him up with the battlers that are on this roster. I'm going to have to bring outside battle rappers in here to battle him at some point. And you've seen that with like him versus Kai the Poet. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, Kai the Poet wasn't a part of this league. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was a total different, you know, battle rapper. So it's kind of like with him, it was a little trickier with doing matchups, but when he went to do a better job of making sure that they're booking battles where the actual battlers are going to be promoting the battles and not just depend on the league to promote the battles. I think that there's always room for improvement. There's always room for growth. You know what I'm saying? I think that I always can do a better job as a booker. You know what I'm saying? I think that we can always grow on, you know, how we get our footage out. You know what I'm saying? I think that mini clips is something that will be good for us to start doing. You know, instead of just dropping the battle, you know, we dropping mini trailers, you know what I'm saying, and push them for, you know, a week or 2 before we drop the battle to help, you know, sell the battle. It's a lot of things, man. I mean, we can go into ideas and things that we can do better. I think even with, you know, the champs, you know, making sure they show up to other events with their belts because they representing us and they're not just promoting themselves, they're promoting us. So it's a lot of things that I think that we could do better and always grow. There's never just this is it. Like, we're at it. We don't need to grow anymore. But I don't know. I don't really have like a particular number one thing. I think booking to me has become a science, and you know, trying to put together, you know, dope cards, especially when you got so many other leagues, especially when you have, you know, the top guys doing their stuff, and then sometimes you end up booking an event the same weekend that you know, URL or RBE got something, and you know, then you might have a battle like, oh, I want to battle on this card, but you know, I got URL or I got this league, or you know, I'm in this state that week, so I can't do it. So it becomes frustrating, and it's a challenge. But I think the challenge is what I love about it. You know, I think I look at it like when I'm booking a card, I'm in competition with all these other leagues to come up with matchups that y'all haven't come up with. You know what I'm saying? And to beat y'all to being the first one to have that matchup. So for me, that's the high that I get off of the booking part. But I always think that there's room for improvement with things for SIGU. I don't think that it's just start all.
I think that speaking from my point of view on that, I think that the only thing I see that we need to do is kind of like how I do with editing now, right? I create the template, so the intro is already done and the outro is already done. So all I gotta do is put the clips in and listening, right? I guess what I'm trying to say is when it comes to the league, I think the only thing that I see wrong is that we don't hold people who we book accountable for doing things for the league. So, for example, for you to get your deposit, or what comes along with your deposit is we need something from you. So, before we send your deposit on Friday, we need you to share the flyer 3 times, and we need you to do a blog. So I don't know, just something. We need you to advertise it. Friday, you'll get your deposit. Once we see that happens, you'll get your deposit. You know what I'm saying? Before the battle, 2 weeks before the battle, we need you to do, promote the card again 3 times, whether you do it in one day, whatever, and talk about it. Then you get your money the day of or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the only thing that we're lacking, because we don't hold a lot of battle rappers accountable for our platform. I think if we paying you, you should be advertising. Yeah. Simple as that. If you getting $1,000, then why are you not talking about this? That's the only flaw I think that we have, and that's not even honestly, it's really not a flaw on our part, because certain battle rappers do it. Yeah. But I think we should write that in the contract. You get what I'm saying? That's how I feel. But that's neither here nor there. But I want to actually ask you about your music and I know you just did an album. The second wave. What's the whole premise of that album, as far as the pandemic, the other one?
So before that, 2020, I dropped 2 albums. The first one was Passive Aggressive. The second one was the Pandemic COVID-20. And the end of the trilogy of the albums is this new one, the second wave. So Passive Aggressive was just in the crib thinking about, just a lot of things. It was Passive Aggressive was probably the most personal. And the album concept was highs and lows. So it was like, aggressive song, calm song, aggressive song, calm song. So that's kind of how it was. I didn't really get too deep into political stuff or, social things. I had some mentions, but I had a song on the Passive Aggressive album that people had liked. And Eye for Eye, that's what it was called. So when things kept happening, social justice wise, it inspired me to do the pandemic. And then as things came on with the whole COVID and all of that, I started working on the pandemic, and had pretty much stories and things I spoke about on that. And the album ended with a very positive vibe. With the second wave, it's kind of picking up where the pandemic left off, but the difference with it is that it starts off aggressive. So the first song is called Riot, featuring Fire the Misfit, and it's like nothing has changed from being locked down to COVID to now. Nothing has changed. We're still being killed. The social injustice stuff. Nothing has changed, and it's pretty much stressing that in the beginning of the album. Throughout the album, I tell different stories. I tell stories like on Nothing about people being raised without a dad in their life, and how they can do all of this wrong. They can do all of these things that's wrong, and throughout their whole life, they will blame it on the fact that their dad wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? It's basically like at some point, you can't tell them nothing You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because this is the narrative they're gonna run with. So basically, like they can do whatever it is they want to do, and it could be wrong. And if their dad wasn't in their life, that's gonna be their excuse. So and people can relate to that. Then there's songs like Real One, which is more like a tribute to people that have died, famous, non-famous, and then just also speaking on things that I've seen going on with society. Then there's personal songs like Runaway, which is more like venting about just frustration. When you're trying to work, you're trying to make your money, you have all these different obstacles coming in your way, baby moms, all this other stuff working on your nerves. So the second wave was basically me finishing the trilogy of the 3 albums, but it's more of a monotone album. It's more of a I'm just talking album. You know what I'm saying? Like it's an album I'm really talking every song, and every song has a different meaning, a different message with it.
Yeah, I know you said it was. I don't know if you said Plandemic.
Plandemic, that was the second one.
Yeah, so Plandemic. There's a guy on YouTube. His name is ABL. He says Plandemic all the time. So I just thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah, it was crazy because that opening song, the Plandemic, was produced by Marwan, the battle rapper, and it features him and Stewie Newton and a dude named Rec is on it, and Marv gave me the beat, and I listened to it and I couldn't figure out how. I wanted to do a posse track with a bunch of other rappers, but I didn't want it to be the typical we gonna just talk trash and lyrical miracle. I didn't want to do that. Like I really wanted to do a posse track where we really talked about something, and I just with what was going on, I wanted to work on talking about social injustice stuff. And Hollywood Clay actually did the music video. He took news snippets and stuff, and he actually edited the video for me. And to keep it 100, YouTube has given me a lot of hell about that. YouTube has given me a lot of threats, a lot of threatening emails from YouTube about that. It contains offensive matter and threatening material and all this other stuff and hate speech and all this other stuff, whatever. So I got out of all the music I've made and all the music I've put on YouTube, that one particular song and music video, I've got the most crazy backlash for it. They didn't ban it. They didn't take it down, but they definitely have emailed me several times voicing their thoughts on how they feel about it.
Half the time, YouTube don't even watch these videos.
Well, I think it's a lot of people. I think that
they get
stuff and all that
reported,
stuff.
And then they like if they get like 5 different reports, and if somebody might say, oh, because I think after 2 minutes, you can basically say and do what you want. Just gotta wait 2 minutes. Yeah. But you can't show porn or nothing like that. But I'm saying like you could basically say whatever you want. You can curse whatever, but it has to be exactly after 2 minutes. Because most people only watch the beginning of and this is the reason why most people only watch a minute of a video. Not even that, 30 seconds. If they don't like it, they turn it off. Yep. And if it's offensive to them in the beginning, they gonna put it. Oh yeah, see, like so. I mean, I always liked your music. I think as we got older, as artists, concepts have become not even become a thing, but just rapping for nothing is really not like you a grown man now. You can't just rapping. Like I mean, you could do. I'm sure you can do an album just straight lyrical album.
I look at it like this: at this age, making music.
Yeah.
At this age, making music, especially with the last 3 albums, I look at the music I'm making as audio documentaries.
Yeah.
Of the things that are going on in this world, but at the same time, the things that are going on in my life at this time. When we were younger, we listened to music, and a lot of the music we didn't really understand we were listening to until we got older.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And now we listen to me and my wife was in the car yesterday. DOS Effects came on. DOS Effects was so trash. Like their beats and stuff was hot, but DOS Effects was mumble rap in the '90s. When you really listen to what it was they said. I mean, they were having fun though. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like for me at this point, like I got kids. Like at some point, my kids are gonna get older, and my kids are, some of my music, I'm okay with them listening to. Not necessarily a lot of my older stuff.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with some of my new stuff, but they're still young, so I know when they get older and they listen back to the stuff I'm making now, they're gonna get it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
They're gonna get it. Like it's jewels and stuff that I'm dropping that when they listen to it, when they get older, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, yeah, Dad was definitely talking about some stuff. And it's life lesson stuff that's in there that they'll be able to take with them. So that's kind of how I look at it now. At this.
Das Effects was like the Junkions. You know the Junkions?
Nah.
You watch Transformers?
Yeah. All right.
Das Effects.
I gotta get ready to wrap this up, man.
We out of here, man.
All right.
Like I said, man, Torture Talk. You know what it is. I mean, it's a good interview, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna come back to another one day.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Hey, man. You like?
Good job.